Yo, welcome back. But if you are new here, I'm Cam. We do employed reactions. You feel me? Employed people react to unemployed news from Ohmeezzy. Basically, I ain't gonna lie, but let's get into it. Hope y'all had a good day. Aba gives Sneako a reality check. Let's get into it.
Content creator Sneo. Not only did his beef with Andrew Tate get publicized, he also got worldwide recognition for being the one to hold the bag, and everyone claiming that he was the one playing the infamous HH song.
Damn. Trying to blind a brother in Christ. Holy. But yo, this was crazy. His whole team, like his whole man's, let me not say his man's, his co-conspirators threw that nigga straight under the bus.
With the Miami nightclub while hanging out with the Red Pill Vengers. After everyone left that club that night, they basically turned their back on Sneako in real time, and it left him looking like he had egg on his face from 20 different dudes. Sneako felt betrayed. Sneako felt abused, and he kept doubling down while everybody else was tucking tail and running back to the people that Sneako was clowning on the internet. Now, from there, commentator Aba from Aba and Preach decided to have Sneako.
Now, my fault for pausing him like that, but I do enjoy Aba and Preach's commentary on a lot of things. If y'all don't know who they are, y'all should. If y'all niggas watching me, y'all know who they is, bro. I ain't gonna lie with you, but they're like a comedic duo from Canada. I don't know, Quebec maybe. They speak French, so. But they talk on a lot of things across the internet, and I guess like I don't know. This is like a good source of information. I don't know how to say it for me. Cause like for me personally, I just like hearing different perspectives, especially from immigrants, because my family's immigrants themselves. So maybe I like seeing from an older generation thought process and incorporating that into my own style. Even if you aren't an immigrant, it's always good to listen to somebody. So yeah, shout out them niggas, bro. Shout out Ohmeezzy, my fault.
On the platform as a way to extend an olive branch. And everyone gathered around the fire thinking it was going to be some sort of debate stream or some sort of moment where Aba decides to embarrass Sneako. But in reality, it was a check. Sneako felt like everyone turned on him, and currently he was getting canceled. But the real story isn't about the cancellation, it's about the consequences finally catching up to him.
That nigga Omar get money, bro. You peeped the Ralph Lauren sweater, nigga. That's cashmere, bro. Cashmere like 125. And I know you usually don't go to Ralph Lauren and buy one. You gotta buy like 5 of them hoes, bro. That nigga Ohmeezzy having, son.
If you're new to this channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way.
Subscribe. Thank you. Thank you.
For this community. If you help me, I'll help you by providing great content. Now, back into the video. I mentioned before that when people saw that this link up was gonna happen, they were ready for a knockdown, drag out brawl. So everybody gathered around the round table, even some of Sneako's friends, which we'll get to in a minute, to see who would get obliterated. But quickly we learned that it was more of a conversation, which would turn into a warning, more than some sort of debate or a gotcha moment. It starts off with Aba basically breaking down Sneako.
My fault again for the pause, but that's what I do enjoy about Aba and Preach. Like, they not really overly condescending, or like they won't bring you up to shit on you or anything like that. They more of like talk to you to try to understand what you're going through and tell you their side, and like kind of like a big bro type of yo gang, you fucking up right now. You gotta do this is the third, cause you look crazy. Like these niggas not your mans for real, but you running with these niggas. You look crazy right now. Whereas like you'll see like the red pill guys would just shit on you. He sounds retarded. Shut up. It's like, if that's what grown men do, I don't know, bro. I don't like them type of niggas. Just shit on a nigga 25-8. Damn. Straight dick munch, bro. Right? But if you talk to a nigga like, this what you gotta do. You gotta do this so you can get to that. A, B, C, then D. You feel me? Not D, C, A, B. ABC's backwards, nigga.
Sneako's red pill timeline and how he got here.
Right, like it's clear, like watching back here, it's actually, this is well organized. You can see why that red pill era happened.
Yeah, there's a through line. You can see and I think one thing that's cool about the way you kind of documented your life is you were very open. And so my description, I wrote a sentence. It's Sneako is openly flawed, self-aware and arrogant, humble enough for curiosity, and daring enough to take chances. So that's my perception when I watched the first arc of your content creation from kid to about 2020 when you did the video before the red pill, How to Be a Man. You were aware of your own flaws. You may not always have the correct conclusion or whatever, but you could see the thought process. You could see how you got there. You could see your justification, your reasons why. You can see that you try to see things from other people's perspectives to a degree. And like it makes sense how you ended up in the red pill era afterwards. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So the question I would ask you first, what did the red pill give you that you didn't have before?
Well, I think men at the time, and in these videos you're showing, men on the internet especially were living in a liberal-dominated, woke-dominated, like men had to live in this kind of guilty, you know, white people say, or like I'm one of the good ones, or like white boys will say, can a white boy catch a vibe? It was kind of that same thing with men. It was like, hey,
I never got that. Like, I know I got some white viewers because I be getting comments on that shit, but like, as a white person, when you hear history about slavery and like Jim Crow, redlining, segregation, unfair banking loans and everything like that, do y'all niggas really feel guilty? Cause I feel like y'all don't have to feel guilty. It's more of a thing where it's like, I'm going off topic for sure, but it's like, don't feel guilty. Just know that yes, you got let me not say you guys per se, like today you guys did it, like, but yes, your predecessors have done some real terrible shit. What can I do to not be as shitty as a people? You feel me? Like, that's what I think. When I was growing up, I got some terrible people I'm related to, bro. Like, them niggas are some super villains type shit. I see that shit, I'm like, let me not do that, cause that don't end up nowhere. So it's like, don't feel guilty about your history or your past. You could be proud and everything. Just don't replicate it and do the same like stupid shit that they did in the past. That's how I see it. Don't feel guilty, bro. It is what it is. It happened. What can we do to better ourselves from it type shit? That's my POV.
I'm not one of those misogynist, horrible men, and gave men the opportunity to not live in a guilty place.
Now, during the breakdown of that timeline,
Oh yeah, I've never felt guilty for being a man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, no, I did a video on Corey Holcomb punching that lady, and niggas called me a simp for saying that's drawn. If you hitting ladies and you a grown ass man, you's a bitch. Niggas in my comments, you sound like a simp. You corny as shit, young boy. If that's corny, fuck it. I ain't ever want to be a real nigga in my life. Wallahi. If that's what's up with niggas now.
and he mentions how he starts to
but never
align with
guilty,
a bunch of different people. And as they both go down this timeline of Sneako's past events, Aba highlights all the times that he's basically stuck his neck out for some of these guys on the red pill side.
Remember when you were defending Fresh and you went to war with Moist Critical? And now that dude's on his podcast trying to put a hit on you? That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's crazy. I mean, you were running around with a gun, like, you had the world hating you. And I was like, damn. And that same dude is like, it was Sneako. He plays on the club.
He's like, fuck you, bro.
And I just think of that, I'm like, that's crazy.
No, yeah. No, Abba did, I think you did warn, you probably did warn me about that for sure. No, yeah. Sure.
I'm actually not even trying to take a victory lap. That's not my point. I just think like...
No, Abba's definitely vindicated on that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Aba's highlighting a time in where Sneako would blindly, and always for the most part, defend Fresh and Fit. He actually does it a couple times in this stream where he defends Nick Fuentes again blindly, almost as if he hasn't learned anything at all. But throughout history, there's a lot of times where the people that Sneako is aligned with either get in trouble or go after people that he calls friends. And Sneako either just sits there or he kind of even, you know, applauds what's going on.
Yo, I really got a working theory. Like, once you get like to a certain level of notoriety in the business, whatever business you're in, you can't call people your friends per se more than collaborators, associates, and shit like that. Because now look, his friends cooked that nigga's whole tortellini, bro. Like, god damn. Well, I'm talking about like one nigga threw him under the bus, the next nigga said, I really wish we would have handled this off stream, guys. You know, I can't go against the big bros. They my big bros. And another nigga just not trying, like, everybody threw that nigga under the bus. And he's like, damn. But he probably still gonna go back though. Like, that's not a knock to him. It's just like, let me not say pattern recognition because that's wilding, but it's just in his nature to go back and hang out with niggas. Like, I'm sure he's gonna be defending Myron. And that's his boy. You can't get mad at that. So, you know what it is, bro.
Going on, laughs in the moment or whatever the case may be.
Bro, like, I be cooking
these
people on
people.
X, bro. Like, if you come at me on X, see, here's the thing. I'm restricted to what I can say on YouTube because they fucking, remember we made that video roasting them niggas? Anus and Reach?
Yeah.
What did they do? They got their fans to mass report us and the video got taken down for hate speech, right? But on X, I could absolutely cook them. And that, I think that's a big reason why he made that video because I called them sodomites on X. And I was just like showing video proof of them being, and which they are. Him.
You know, it's something about a minority shitting on minorities that just pushes a certain button. Like you know what I mean? Like, it's like I used to know a guy, like a black guy who only liked the white woman, bro. This was middle school, by the way. We said Zendaya top 5 for sure. This was back in like junior year. I'm talking about like we 16, 15. This nigga dead looked us in our face. This was before Sabrina Carpenter was like Sabrina Carpenter type shit. He said, nah, that's Sabrina Carpenter shit. I shit you not, the whole class just turned and looked at him. The white boys, the black boys, everybody was like, this nigga bugging, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's how I look at this nigga Myron, bro. Like, anything he says, I just have to tune out. Like, I instinctively tune out as soon as the nigga open his mouth, because it's like, I can't listen to a nigga that don't like his own people, bro. I just can't. It don't make no sense to. Like, self-hatred of motherfucker. And it's gonna be niggas defending them like, oh, no, you should be spitting the truth. I was like, I can't listen to y'all niggas either, bro. Like, bro.
And preach. And then he made a video on YouTube, because on YouTube, this is what happens. Those idiots make a video, then Playback makes a video, fucking Agent 00, whatever that fucking name is, who look Sideshow Bob, Somalian version. And then
he's a good guy. I like him.
He's a fucking loser too. Fucking
maybe you guys will make up. Just
like, ain't Agent your mans? He had you on a whole podcast, Sneako. Like, you gotta like defend him a little bit harder than that. Like, yo, chill out, gang. That's my mans, bro. Word. Relax yourself now. Don't speak like that now. Don't speak like that. You can't do that in my house now.
That nigga too. He don't say shit on Palestine. He's a fucking coward. He's a bitch.
I think he's kind of said.
Bro, ain't that funny, bro? Cause I remember we reacted to a video of Myron. Sneako called. Sneako called him, or he called Sneako. And Sneako was like, "Yo, bro, I'm on stream. You want to talk about what what's the trafficking brothers' names, bro? Damn, yo, Andrew Tate, the Tate brother. He was like, you want to talk about what the Tate brothers just did when they posted with their lawyer and shit? He's like, oh, you're on stream? Never mind. I'll talk to you later, bro. I just wish we would really talk about this off stream. Like, nigga, you was a greenie, nigga. I can't hang with a nigga like that. That shit's scary.
But nigga said nothing, bro. He's a
I'm
bitch.
overly
He's a
talking.
Pussy.
But he just got to deal with Jordan, so like he's limited to what he can talk about.
Oh yeah, of course. Now,
oh, yo, bro, we hit 250 subs. Before I forget, yo, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, bro. In tribute, or because we got hit 250 subs, I went to the gun show yesterday, right? Gang. Yo. Picked up that Canic TTI Combat, that John Wick, bro. I ain't gonna lie with you. I ain't go to the range yet, but I'm excited to, bro. And this would have never happened without y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. Every 252 of y'all. Yes, I'm at 252 right now. I really appreciate every one of y'all for subbing up. It means a lot to me. I didn't think I could actually get to 250 subs. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was shocked. I started posting bullshit videos one day, September, because I wanted to post 100 videos in 2025. And I thought to myself, I could keep being a bitch and lying to myself and just not do it. Or I could just knock it out real quick, at least be true to myself and call it that. Started doing it, started getting traction. Then I was like, let me get 100 subs. I got 100 subs. I wanted 200 subs. I got 200 subs now. Now we're on to 300. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Everybody like that. It means a lot. It truly does. And let's continue with the video. I'm on some bullshit, bro.
Now he's really going. And then who else? And then could Jamari will make a video. Like all these fucking dumbass commentary videos. Like as soon as Anus and Reach make a video, then everyone follows suit and makes a hit piece on you after. And then dumbass Moist Critical, that loser, he'll make a video talking shit. I don't know why niggas watch him. He's like the most uncharismatic and the least entertaining person ever, but people watch him. It's fucking crazy.
And just like the events that would happen last month, once Sneako is seen with these guys doing these things, he catches a lot of heat for this. One, because he's not really committed to any of these bits for real. And two, because he is friends with some of these people. I know that he has been aligned with Agent 00 multiple times, whether it be through the peer-to-peer podcast, whether it be through different AMP videos. Hell, even when Sneako got unbanned from YouTube, one of the first calls that he had was with Agent. So I know that they have some sort of connection here, but I don't think it feels the best or would appear the best optically that you allow somebody to bash me even with this light defense. And I also think that people still hold some sort of grace in their heart for Sneako. They're tied to the artistic version of his childlike self that was dubbed as being super duper creative, a Mr. Beast disciple, etc., etc. So when somebody like a Myron does something crazy on stream and problematic, it really doesn't faze too many people. But it does faze people when Sneako is sitting right there.
Hey, Aba, they were talking a bunch of shit about us. What do I do? He called me a window licker.
We're on it. We're gonna clip it. We're gonna call them racist. We'll be fine. We'll make it through this. Don't worry. Just dance.
Wait, did you say dance?
I've had a little bit too much.
I'll get to why in a second they were putting themselves on Sneako's platform, because I actually think it's very pivotal to this conversation. But Sneako would let stuff like this happen all the time to him.
This fat piece of shit. Fucking.
Thinking about coconuts donated 5.
Goddamn, turn this fucking speech off. I'm cooking right now. Shut the fuck up in the chat. I'm cooking right now. Listen to Bisco, nigga, man. Fucking, I called him an Nabisco nigga because all this nigga does is eat cookies. Fat fuck, he looks like a Cookie Monster with his fucked up teeth too. This nigga been talking crazy shit. I had to fucking roast his dumb ass, right? Then I cooked this Somalian pirate ass nigga. Dirty as fuck.
I like Asian. I like
this
Asian.
nigga, man. This nigga's a bum. He's a fucking dirty.
This nigga's like 2 countries away, gang. Why he popping it like that? Like that's what I'm talking about, gang. See? Like, niggas like him just disgust me, bro. It's like, nigga weak as hell, bro. Just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, yo, as there should be some type of solidarity between each other. Like, even without even even if you don't have solidarity, it should be some type of level of respect to where, like, I'm not even going to do you like that type shit. You feel me? Like, unless some nigga says something crazy about you, there's no reason to be on dick like that. All niggas did was say, these niggas weird as shit. Why? Because, nigga, you weird as shit. Simple as that. And now look, you still talking about it how many years later? It's like, after a certain point, it's just dick sucking, bro. And that's why you fair game to everybody. Cause niggas, like, nigga, you're not serious, nigga. You was a joke type shit. You feel me? Like, no hating shit. I'm a joke too. I'm a lame man, nigga. But it's like, niggas definitely don't respect you type shit. So it's kind of, nigga, you free eats type shit.
He's a loser. His girl's mid. He's made a bunch of videos talking shit too. Bro. Fuck this nigga as well. He's a fucking bro. This dude is the type of guy that still eats cereal. Guaranteed this nigga still eats cereal in 2024.
What's wrong with cereal?
The cereal's and then on top of that, guaranteed this dude puts his shirt on before he puts on his pants. Or puts on boxers. This nigga, he's a nigga that, like, when he gets dressed, he puts his shirt on first.
But all that, we're friends. I don't agree with that sentiment. They're just saying stuff, free speech, gimmick. All of that will come crumbling down last month when they played the HH song. I'm not gonna go too deep into detail. I've made 2 videos on it already. But yeah, the Red Pill Avengers linked up, went to the club, played the song, as we've seen in video now, asked by Myron and Walter once they get to the club. And then once they get back to their respective streams, everybody turned their back on one person. When Sneako went to defend Agent, you would think that the grace would be reciprocated when Sneako needed to be defended in this situation. But we saw Myron stutter on stream because he didn't want to get caught up with none of this nonsense anymore.
Hey, Myron, I'm live right now on a monologue.
Okay, my bad.
What's going on?
No, I'm good. I'm good. If you're live right now, I'll just hit you.
Did you see the Tristan tweet? What do you think?
The one you sent me earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw from what you sent. Yeah. I mean.
In real time.
I'll talk. You're on stream, so I'll talk. I can talk.
Defend him though. In real time, finding out.
Well, I mean, they talked about it online. What do you think? You don't want it? I mean, it's okay if you don't want to.
Yeah.
He can't do it, bro, because it's gonna fuck up his connect. You gotta peep, Sneako. Yo, when you got a plug, there's levels to plugs type shit. You got the cool plug, then you got the plug. You can't fuck up the plug, you feel me? Cause, like, that's the real shit. Like, you cool and all, but, nigga, you expendable type shit, you know what I mean? And once you expendable, you're easily gotten rid of.
Yeah, I just wish we kind of handled this.
Well, it's already out there.
Defend him.
Tweeting his lawyer, they're putting it on me. It's already public. It's like, there's not something that you saw privately.
What lawyer?
Ooh. Let me say to y'all right now, this is the face of a man who's figuring out that he's about to get snaked. This is the face of a man whose friends turned all against him. And this is the face of a man who realizes that he just royally fucked up.
I mean, again, you know, bro, if it was the other way around, I would tell Tristan the same thing, right? Or if he asked me the same thing, like, oh, I'm not sure right now, what are your thoughts on this stuff? Like, oh,
well past Omar, you're absolutely correct.
And also, let me quickly shout out Myron. Quick Myron glaze. Quick fresh and fit glaze. Myron is like the one influencer that I'm absolutely certain would never switch on me. There's no doubt in my mind he would never switch. And if you think about every other one, even though like me and Adam right now got a good thing going, me and Ian good runs. Like Zerka, let's be real. Like you got to be like, when's he gonna start raging on Twitter about me? When's Zerka gonna be like, Sneako sold his soul to the Jews? There's always that lingering. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. But Myron, for example.
Nah, you definitely wrong, bro. I ain't gonna fraud with you. Cause Myron's mans was that a nigga that played the song. Like, and the niggas knew that. Threw that nigga straight under the bus.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt. This nigga's loyal, bro.
I think it's interesting how much bad footage Sneako has out there. But let me say this about Sneako. It's not that he gets switched up on because of who he is inherently. I honestly don't think that these people were ever really aligned with you. They used you for your audience. And I've said this plenty of times before. You are a gateway into a younger demographic that will ultimately become an older demographic that could then give these guys a bunch of money. These guys never stand with you. In fact, they step back and let you burn. And trust me, if there was another content creator that garnered a young male audience bigger than you that let them infiltrate the place in space, they'd be rocking with those guys harder than you.
I'm telling you, bro, like you like a low level plug type shit, gang. You not no Pablo and nothing for real. Like you cool to keep around for now and shit. But But something better come along, nigga, you best believe you getting stepped over.
I happen to be the only one who is as impressionable as ever. And don't get me wrong, you probably have your own foibles. Nick Fuentes said something about you when y'all did y'all's Miami link up.
You don't think you know what you're doing, really?
Sincerely, I say,
You don't care. And it's not like I care. But when I see you doing that, I'm like, this guy likes, you know, it likes attacking. You're very thin. You like sending it's not thin skin. I don't care about troll comments. I care about you not caring about your friends. Well, people that you supposedly care about. Why would you do that to people that have helped you out? Why would you send people to go and attack people, the same people that are on your side?
You know why? Because you're a fair weather friend. That's why.
Hell, the tape.
I don't know what fair weather means, but that just sound like some shit like you for the good times, but as soon as shit get rough, nigga, you gone. That's my interpretation. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. A nigga said my name was Ass in the last comments. Yo, he not wrong. My name is Ass. If it was spelled Cameron, it's not though, nigga. I'm chilling.
Brothers even turned their back on you, gang.
I think Sneako played the song. Yeah. I think Tristan explicitly told me that Sneako played the song.
If Sneako played the song, Sneako played the song. I don't think that any of them are deeply anti-Semitic genuinely. I think they're just kids. It gets a reaction. They think they're funny. They're on the...
They all 20 plus except for Cav. Clav's 20 plus too now. Everybody's 20 plus, by the way, because he just got arrested in Arizona, right? Or some shit like that. Everybody a grown-ass man. But they just kids.
Internet, I really didn't do anything wrong. I understand why some people were offended.
You no longer a kid after the age of 30 type shit. Yeah. 20 to 29, you still a kid. Don't know shit type shit.
Yeah. I got on a bus.
Don't know better.
Full-grown men made decisions while I sat on my phone. I then got off the bus and stood in the nightclub while other people played songs while I sat on my phone.
And I think that that's something that was being highlighted as I watched that 3-hour live stream last night. They go into a bunch of different conversations, but the ones that stuck out were Aba trying to outline the fact that, you know what, Sneako, you got into the red pill movement because, you know, you fell victim to the nonsense that they were portraying. But ultimately, these guys don't care for you. At least that's my drawing of it. And even though Sneako has been backstabbed or betrayed by some of these guys, he still finds himself aligning with them. Just last night, as I was watching the live stream and the conversation was getting good, there were 2 times that kind of stuck out to me. And both of them were when Myron and Aiden hopped into the chat.
By the way, Myron's in the chat. What's up, Myron? He's saying he's talking some smack. Let's see this clip.
That's good for him. I watched you debate Myron on Muslims praying in the square, right? And Myron in that debate had the standard.
Right now.
Was that?
He's in the chat right now.
Yeah. I mean, listen. He always.
It don't even matter, bro. Who cares?
For whatever reason,
like that nigga. Yo, I'm not gonna lie with you. Who cares? Like, first of all, the fact that y'all niggas could read that chat that fast while being live, while talking to somebody, while trying to get your points across is amazing. I can't do that, all that multitasking shit. That's why I couldn't do streaming, nigga. I did straight YouTube. What the fuck? I could respond later when I can get my thoughts together. That fuck I look like, nigga. Like that shit Spy Kids, dickhead. I'm not reading screen, nigga. I'm not in the military, bitch. I want guy coordinates here, sir. This is the location, this is the papers. I'm not doing that, bro. Fuck. Second of all, we'll give a fuck if Myron could be in the studio right there. Nigga not going to do nothing, bro. I'm just hating on this nigga, but I'm gonna get like 5.
And Sneako felt the need to highlight them as if he needed his hand held in this debate. But I agree with what Aba said in the debate. Who cares if Myron is in the chat? Who cares if Aiden is in the chat? Can we just not have a genuine conversation with each other? It's almost like you can't go unless you know that these guys are behind you for some reason. It's a weird relationship. Especially because last night in that same live stream, apparently Fresh and Fit put out a 3-hour hit piece on Sneako.
Fresh and Fit as an organization and as a brand, besides Myron, they have actively tried to destroy my life and my career. That channel, the Fresh and Fit channel, just posted a 3-hour hit piece on me.
I mean, nigga, Fresh and Fit's damn near just Myron. What the fuck? I guess he's not fit, so he gotta be Fresh. Fresh don't really be doing nothing, nigga. That's all Myron. Stop trying to act like your man Myron, like you really your man's for real, nigga.
About everything and saying that something needs to happen to me off stream that's gonna be painful that you can't say on stream. It sounds like a threat. It was a threat.
Nigga,
anybody who's saying that is stupid, and I'm just not doing this whole behind the scenes bigger person thing anymore. Fuck that. That's so stupid. I've wanted to do a collab with Aba. I think it's gonna be a good conversation. And their beef is separate. He sees it because like nobody. That's the thing. Nobody cares about anything they have to say if it's not Myron. So it's these people that, you know, associate themselves with him. And yeah, they say like Myron says he's loyal to a fault. He's a good friend, but that means you're at fault. If you show loyalty to everybody, you're loyal to no one. It doesn't show any. It seems like that's what he wants to do.
I don't believe that, bro. I wouldn't say loyal. You can't be loyal to everyone, which is true. But you could be cordial and cool with everybody. Like me, I don't really give a fuck enough to be cool with everybody. And I feel like And I notice it. I feel like people just gravitate towards me more because I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Like, even at my job, they having issues with this guy and this girl because they beefing or whatever. And my boss be talking to me, telling me stuff, and she was like, "Yo, I don't be telling you stuff, but I tell you because you don't really be doing nothing. You be chilling for real. I come in, I do my job, I sit and laugh with my guy for a couple minutes, go do my job and leave. When I'm mad, niggas still talk to me. When I'm heavy, niggas talk to me. When I'm sad, niggas talk to me. It's like, yo, I feel like if you just a genuine person, like, you just keep it a buck all the time, niggas gonna fuck with you, for real. But, like, I don't know, like, with a nigga like Myron, it's just over the couple years he's been on, I seen him, and I seen all the videos on him. He just don't seem like a guy I would want to put any type of faith in. He just scared me. Like, he like wish-washy type shit. Like wearing paper drawers in the rain. You know what I mean? Shit bound to wash away.
So, it is what it is. I've voiced that publicly for a long time that I think Myron should do his own solo stuff. Been saying that for a year.
But Sneako doesn't realize that Myron is loyal to the money. All these guys are loyal to the money. And so if the money starts to shift and tides start to turn, guess who's gonna get their back turned on? It's always you, gang. Overall, I would say that the conversation was a very, very productive one. Not a screaming match, not anything crazily embarrassing like the last time Aba did his sit down with Stevie Knight.
It's just a grown man talk, bro. Like, yo, grown men just, like, to me, grown men, like, masculinity, let me not say quiet, but it's like a calmness to it, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna get my point across like this. I'm gonna just talk to you calmly. I ain't gonna shout at you. I ain't gonna scream at you. I ain't gonna get too emotional with you. Now, can you get emotional? Can you get mad? Yes, yes, yes. But real grown men don't start getting mad, shout at you, say your wife is ugly, call you names and this at the third, unless you take it there, you feel me? And then I gotta go with you. Like, that's the thing with a grown man. You know who a grown man, who not a grown man? By who go off first. If you go there first, oh, nigga, you a greenie. But now I have to follow you to that height. Like, we was all at 2s, now we at 8s. Cause you wanted to get hype. Now I gotta get hype or I'm going like a bitch. And if I stay calm and you pull some shit out on me, I'm cooked. So I just gotta get up there with you. That's how I see masculinity and grown man shit.
Boy, that was a hard listen to. And even though if you go back and watch it, you'll see that Sneako concedes in a bunch of different moments and times. Even Aba himself had to acknowledge where he was wrong in a lot of the conversation.
In regards, and I always commend that. We strongly disagree on things, but that's okay. At the end of the day, I want you to do well for your people. I want you to do the right things, and even if it's not the things that I think are right, you know, hopefully you find your way. And I also have to have enough humility to realize, like, I was wrong about some things back there too, and I'm still changing. So, listen, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you giving me the chance to kind of ask you these questions and see where your head's at.
It takes a real man to admit when he was wrong and admit growth. That's again, that goes back to Malcolm X. He's all about growth. I think that's extremely important.
I thought Aba got lost in the conversation with the whole eating cats and dogs situation and some other points where I thought he could have definitely did better in the conversation and not let it get so derailed. But if there is one takeaway that I have from this whole thing, is that Sneako should probably understand that he's not living his life in a way that is very productive or conducive to the growth model that he claims that he's following. At some point in the conversation, Aba highlights that Sneako has some affinity towards Malcolm X. He asks him what he feels Malcolm X's political ideology would be and how he is as a person and what Sneako kind of took from that. But even greater than that, he asked him one specific question. And in this one specific question, it causes Sneako to have to be really, really reflexive over his actions and more specifically, the people that he aligns with.
If Malcolm X existed today, what do you think he would think of you?
That's a good question. I think he would disagree with my alignment with some people. I think he would be critical about the overlap that I have with political figures. Right. I think he would disagree with Nick Fuentes a lot. And he would try to guide people, or he'd try to lead. I think he would, be very politically active. I think he'd be very critical of Israel. He was like really, he was spot on about Israel back then. And, the manipulation going on in New York City specifically, he's done a lot of speeches about that. He would he spent a lot of time talking about Netanyahu, criticizing Trump for that. And I think he'd be very critical of the conservative movement. And what he would think of me is like that, he'd definitely point out some of the allies I keep and say that that's imperfect.
And I don't want to get crazy sentimental.
My fault. Before we start, like, I feel like Sneako's just like a smart kid. Let me not say kid. Like, he's a smart guy that just has terrible, like, choice making skills. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like he's a smart guy. He got the attributes of a smart person. But when he rolls for action, or when he gets to the choices, he doesn't choose the best ones. Like, I went back Myron and Fresh and Fit, Nick Fuentes, Andrew Tate, and all them shits. Not just because most of the internet doesn't like them, just because, like, it's not a good play for you yourself. You mean, like, somebody so intellectual, you rolling with that group is kind of an oxymoron in itself. They just be talking about a whole lot of nothing most of the time, doing the same shit, grifting off the same amount of men. And if women follow them, I'm not gonna lie with you, I kind of feel bad. Like, I don't know how you can, like, I don't get the appeal. If you're a fan of one of these guys in the comments, please tell me the appeal of it, because I just can't wrap my head around the thinking process.
Here, but I think it's actually very important that Sneako kind of reflects on this specific portion a lot. He goes on to say things about how it's important to have conversations with people that you disagree with as a means to try to sway them and, you know, see other sides and not be so one-sided and all these things. And while I do believe that's important, I think that we take that and then we just run with that narrative and we run with that leash. Having conversations to understand the enemy doesn't mean going to clubs with the enemy. Keeping your enemy close doesn't mean partying with them, letting them go on these tirades about things that you don't agree with as you just sit there with your mouth shut. It doesn't mean being so closely aligned with them that people can't separate you from them. We've seen situations where people disagree fundamentally, have connected with each other. But the difference is we can clearly tell based off of their actions that they do disagree. They might be linking up for whatever reason, but when you can't tell if they are on the same page as one another, then that's a clear indication that something is probably wrong with the alignment. And especially when you sprinkle on the fact that these guys disrespect Sneako on a routine basis behind his back, you should be able to say as somebody in that situation, hey, these guys don't fuck with me and I probably shouldn't be as closely aligned with them as possible. Sure, you can have your debate streams or whatever one-offs, but that doesn't mean that you have to go hang with the whores with these guys. I would think that as I navigated my life and I've identified somebody that is a clear role model to me, that I wouldn't be doing things that, you know, they would so vehemently be against. When Aba asked the question, Sneako said, and I said to myself too, that is a good question. What would my dead idol who has these principles, these beliefs, these values think of me if he was alive? And I think Sneako hit it spot on. If Malcolm X was alive, Sneako would be somebody that he is actively speaking against, while simultaneously Sneako is aligning with people who actively speak against him. And if that's not a reality check of hell, then I don't know what is. I'm not saying that anybody is going to come from this debate and totally change. I think this is just going to be another element to the ultimate change that we may see from Sneako.
I think debates like this is pretty good. I haven't talked in like a minute, but I have to. I'm sorry. Debates like this are pretty good, only because maybe, just maybe, it'll like, it's like chipping away at a, what do you chip away at it? I don't know, chipping away like at a stone, or think of it like going mining. You're mining Minecraft. You're mining. Stone. Coal. Stone. Just, you get deep enough, you finally hit diamonds. It was all worth it type shit, you mean? So you're gonna whittle away at him, and one day hope you reach him, and he finds the light. That's all you could do. But that's it for me, y'all. That's my last bit of wisdom. Hope y'all had a good day today. Like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. See y'all at 300 type shit.